Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. So earlier I made a video on plantation, but during this heavy summer, few areas 45 degrees, 46 degrees, 47 degrees we are hearing in India. So even my place, like my area also somewhere 43, 42 are there. So this podcast is mainly to talk, to share, or else to just remind. It's individual responsibility. So the importance of plantation, most of us know. We follow or we may not follow, but we know the importance of plantation. And I want to start with our main intention of this podcast. Summer is not same for everyone. For example, now we have a 43, 44, 45, 42, 45 we are hearing here and there. And still the May month is there. And in May mid, it may go to 2 more degrees extra. So what is summer is not same for everyone. A person, like for example, we are all of us, we work in office in AC, maybe temperature is 21, 22, 23, 90, based on your how you are maintaining. The summer will be like that for you in the morning, peak hot time. A bank employee, a IT employee, postal who are in the AC rooms, one category. The people who are working in manufacturing, they have to run in shop floor. They have to work with workers. They may have air blowers and all. They will not have air conditioner. So they definitely with a room temperature, it may go till 36 like that, 36 or 38, even 40. With a lot of humidity or heat, they work for 8 hours, 9 hours. People do the OT overtime for 16 hours. So their summary is different from the category 1, the category 2. So category 3, who are in indoor, but you can take it a hotel, a restaurant, the chefs who are working at 60 degrees, 70 degrees, 80 degrees of flame, even more than 100 degrees also, whatever different kind of, who are working in the flame, lot of sweat, lot of heat. They cook, they make roti, they make dosa, whatever you need. So their situation. And the people who are working in a metal or else a coal, okay, if you say that one, we have that black gold we call. So the coal manufacturing or any metal manufacturing, or else the people who are in restaurants, the chefs and all, outside temperature is 42, 43, and inside temperature is more than 80, more than 70. You just imagine how will be their summer. The next, the people who are selling fruits or buttermilk or fruit juices, lassi, whatever different things in the summertime they sell, their ice cream, whatever, they roam in the completely under sun. So they are directly taking the 43, 44 degrees of temperature. So I just try to illustrate that 4 categories. So summer is not same for everyone, but everyone, one common thing we can see, the outside temperature is 43, 45. Inside temperature, they're changing because of their work, because of the artificial things, air con, all these things. But 43, 44 degrees. So we see a lot of quotations and WhatsApp forwards or Facebook, we put it the post on green impact, or else on the greenery day, environmental day, we put a lot of posts. Since 2016, for any Earth Day or environmental day, plantation, anything, I never use Google Photos most of the cases because I have my own photos. Since 2016, doing plantation, I have my own for plants. few are died, few are alive. In the 7 years, around 140 to 150 plants were planted. Initial 4 years, I completely, I can say like I failed because of different reasons. I mentioned all these reasons clearly in a video. I will put it in the comment. Please watch it. So if you really have intention to decrease 2 degrees in your area, we don't have to change entire Bharat or entire your country or even entire city. Just at least your surroundings. Everyone takes the responsibility, then definitely we'll see the difference. When you want to buy the plants, you buy 5 or 3 or 2 are enough based on your budget. But please buy 2 to 3 years plants. So last 3 years, 4 years, I'm doing the same thing. So the results are increased. So initial 4 years, sometimes I took it 2-3 months of small plants. Sometimes I took it 6 months years plants. So and also different other reasons played the role. So the first 4 years, hardly 8 plants are now today they became trees. But in the last 3 years, more than 30. So I have around 40 almost stable. Only last year, plants need 1 more year to get more stable, because after you have taken 2 to 3 years of years, still it needs 2 more years to get stronger, to run their own with a natural and little water or some support. But first 2 years is like a hypercare. But if you take these 3 months plants, 2 months plants, you need to have a 4 years of hypercare, at least 3 to 4 years of hypercare. At least we are financially somewhat good. So you don't have to take 100 plants at a time. Take 5, 10. If you don't have a facility in your place where you are staying, you're staying in a PG or apartment, you don't have a space, everything. Go to the nearest village or go to your village and select your relative, your uncle, or someone who is interested. Give the plant and do the plantation in their place. Ask them to please, 2 years, please take care. If you are in an apartment, take 5-6 plants and voluntarily you give to your apartment. You will have some kind of corridor and all, right? So ask the watchman along with other plants, if you have, let them water it. Or else sometimes you also can do the watering because it is in the same. Indoor plants and all you can do it, but it's not for the long time. But at least something is better than nothing. That you can plan. Okay. So what is the benefit you are going to do? If you are making, everyone is taking 2, 3, 4. We don't have to do 100, 500 and all. Even I sometimes when I see the articles that one this MLA or this CM, whoever planted 1,000 plants, 5,000 plants, 10,000 plants. But I always want to see that after 2 years, how many are alive? Because plantation, if you have intention, if you get inspired, if you are feeling the heat, you may inspire and you may take it and all. But first 2 years, handling is very difficult. Although in my first year, we did plantation, watering, everything very nicely. But unfortunately, 2-3 cows have come and completely destroyed. Because the protection was not that great. We put it little protection, but unfortunately it has destroyed everything. So that's why if you watch that video, you will learn all these positives and negatives so that you don't face the situation which I faced in 2016 to 2019. From 2021, 22, that 4 years, I think we have seen good improvement. I followed different techniques like donating the plants to the interested people, or a dedicated place I allocated and planted. So we are seeing the results now. Last 3 to 4 years, we have seen 30 plus plants are alive, and few are giving the fruits, and few are maybe in one next year, yeah, or in 1 to 2 years, we may see it. So if you are interested, if you are motivated, please, it should not be like a summary, not like an inspirational movie. When you go to a movie where the corruption and all those things, we get inspired, or 1 or 2 day hangover will be there. After that, we may forget it. I hope this summer should not be another hangover, short hangover. Please remember, if you are in India, mostly I think in July, onwards, we got this monsoon, like we get a rainy. So when you are raining, that's the best time to do the plantation, because July, August, September, October, almost 3 to 4 months, you will have a sufficient natural rain with little support, so that they will become little some 10 to 20% stronger. And next 1 to 2 years, we need occasional watering, maybe weekly 3 times, 2 times. So someone has to take care. That's very difficult. It's not that easy, because I 150 plants I planted. If I had seen the great success in the first 3 years, I think today I could say like more than 300 plants. And also I tried to have one dedicated acre. That 1 acre, I think we can have some 45, 50 plants. So I planned for that one. That's something which was not materialized. Okay, even I'm trying to buy one small land. It's already have 35 plants. I'm just waiting for their signal, because they're not selling. I'm okay to give 1 or 2 lakhs extra also, but they're not ready to sell. So I'm doing my best, whatever I can do. Doing from scratch needs a lot of efforts. We are outside and we don't have a plan to leave the job and all for at least few more years. So I cannot do that much, but at least until that, yeah, I want to make it like every year 20 plants, 25 plants I want to do. It is happening for last 4 years. First 3 4 years, something I did one time, another reason. So different reasons it happened. I hope whoever got inspired to do some plantation, please watch my video in the comment. Select the method which you want to give to your uncle or any people, or else you dedicated any interested people freely. So I think 3 years, 2 years, 2 to 3 years plants, maybe based on your area, it may cost you 600 rupees, 500 rupees, 700 rupees per plant. Okay. If you take this monthly one, 3 months one, you may get for 100 rupees, 200 rupees also. But I'm saying that it's very difficult because we have money, so we can save 2 years of time. Okay. So that's why summary is not same for everyone. So inside things are based on their work, based on their education, based on their skill, based on the different things will play the role. We cannot change that one. But outside the 43, 45, let's reduce to 40 or 39. So just because of the plants, there are other parameters are there, like avoid single plastic. I think you would have seen that one for this Earth Day. 500 cloth bags I bought, and just painted for with our YouTube and all. 500 cloth bags. That is another thing I'm planning to do every year. More cloth bags I wanted to donate to the people, to educate them, at least few people. Even as this much awareness is there, and in our home in Singapore, we have around 6 cloth bags. Okay, Panasonic have given 2, and my son's school and all, we got some 6 cloth bags. But sometimes I don't carry that bag in my office bag. Okay, recently I started putting that one, because when I was coming from office, my wife asked me to bring some tomato or this one. Suddenly I went there. Then I see that one, no, my cloth bag. That onions and all, we cannot put it in our office bag where we have all other things, right? So definitely you go for a single-use plastic. Or if there is a cloth bag, I buy again. So as this much awareness also we miss sometimes, but at least because of the awareness, many times I carry the cloth bag. Out of 10 times, I'm able to carry at least 6 times now. I want to increase 6, 7 like that. Okay, sometimes we may forget and all, but at least if you have a cloth bags, you can reduce the single-use plastic. And the third one, I think recently one of our students was suggesting, I wanted to discuss with that student for long, how to use the reuse of recycling of plastic in a simple way. So I will also learn that one. If I can contribute something for that, I'm happy to contribute. But for now, plantation every year and motivate few people. At least this video, if motivate 10 people and 5 plants, 50 plants with my account, I'm very happy for that. And cloth bags, that's the second revolution. I wanted to educate. I wanted to motivate all of you. All of us have education, only we don't apply. Okay. So cloth bags is my second revolution to the environment. So I hope few thousands of cloth bags from Ganesh Padala to our society. So the first 500 cloth bags mostly for our village. And next I'm planning in my wife's village. And later where I studied in my one village, I studied for my schooling and all. I'm going to send 500 cloth bags to that village also. So these three villages are my first target, at least around 1500 cloth bags in my thing. So it may be, so we cannot change the entire world, but if we can change our surroundings, it can motivate few more people. It can motivate few more people. Few people may think like one, when you give help, right hand should not know and all. I don't know. I can't discuss about that statement. But when we are in a position to influence few people, let's tell few good things. At least 1% of people will be inspired. It can make an impact. Alone, I can do 500 bags today and maybe 1500, 2000. I cannot make 100,000 bags, right? But together, and also I cannot run like collecting and making and all. I'm educating, I'm motivating you. You don't have to give to unknown people. Go to your village and give the bags. And many people will talk about you and your father or mother or some your relatives listen about that positive compliments. Then they feel positive. They feel very happy. So do in your apartment, do in your locality, do in your village. No need to do completely out of the box. Please do something for our society. And finally, I was trying to mention one point that in 2008 to 9, I think, when I was working in Asian Paints, our environmental manager has given a presentation. By 2050, I think the percentage I can't recollect much. I think 30 to 35% of population which we are staying currently, that will be empty. You know the reason? We have 4 months of summer. In that 4 months, if the temperature goes to 54 degrees, 58 degrees, just imagine at 58 degrees, can a human survive? What kind of air condition? You cannot stay for 24 hours inside, right? So in the 3 months, where do you go? How many people can go to Ooty? How many people can go to Darjeeling? How many people can go to other countries? So the 3 months is enough for a lot of people to die or not to survive. So how can we reduce that one? 2050, if you want to make it 2080, only you can do by doing plantation and reduction of single-use plastic. Otherwise, our next generation, whatever artificial intelligence we are talking, automation, artificial intelligence, going to moon, all those things, no use if you are not able to live in a normal temperature. In your already established Earth, if you are not able to survive, what are you going to do in the moon? What are you going to do with artificial intelligence if you are not able to go out? So this is very serious issue, but maybe we may face at some level, but our kids, our younger ones definitely sees the situation. So let's reduce the temperature and let's extend that destruction for 20, 30 more years with our positive and with our impact. I hope this podcast has given you an insight and keep this motivation for 2 more months. I think hardly July when the rainy year started. Please donate plants. Please do plantation. Or whoever interest who are doing that one, let's donate the plants and monitor. And I have to tell an example. In 2021, I donated plants to different people. I think the 3 plants became successful. That person said, Ganesh, your tree has given last year more than 200 mangoes. Your tree, my tree. I might not eat that one mango also because I was not there at that point of time. But at least that until it survives, until it gives the plant, I always say that Ganesh has given this plant. See that impact. My 400 or 500, 400 rupees I spent, I think 500 at that point of time. Now it became 600 plus. So my 500 plant is giving 200 mangoes every year. 200 mangoes. If you take it each mango in city, it may be 3 rupees. Okay, it's giving 6,000 rupees per year if you are selling, but they're not selling. Maybe they're making mango pickles or they're eating mango fruit. So whatever, that's the thing. Digital knowledge sharing and plant both can make unexpected unexpected returns. Okay. Anything can become 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 6 times, and 10 times. These things can make you hundreds of times. So I hope this podcast will inspire few of our followers. Thanks for watching. See you soon with another podcast. Thank you.